Splishity splash? What? And we can see him hunt. He's on a royal hunt. I'm getting too much into it. Oh my god, these are panicking so bad. Wow. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy and welcome to the park tour of our Jurassic Medieval Fantasy that you can see on your screens right at this very moment. This is a park that I actually didn't expect to be so popular. When my welcome to Jurassic Medieval Fantasy video came out last week, it was my #1 video next to like the 10 last videos that I did, and I was really surprised because I do have to say that I kind of considered this park to be a B-side of mine, or like not, I didn't expect it to be so popular. I was like, okay, it's an idea, let's do the idea and let's move on. But then you people seem to love it, so thank you so very much that you do like this idea about a medieval fantasy, about a castle, about a dragon, being there in the aviary. It's the Quetzalcoatlus, but we use our fantasy, and I am really glad and speechless at the support that this park has been getting, because this really wasn't planned. This was an experiment that I was building during the live streams, and I was shocked. I was really good that it was so popular and that it's doing so well. So this is the final tour of the park. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start, I would like to say happy birthday to my Jurassic Park Yosemite Park. It's celebrating its 1-year anniversary right at this very day, and to this day the trailer and the scenic views to this park I really do love, because I consider it to be my best video edit of any of my parks ever that I made. So I was really working on that edit alone for 3 weeks, so make sure to check that video out, show it some love. It's celebrating 1 year today, so I hope that you will guys like it. But without any further ado, let's actually see what this park has in store for us. This is the entrance point. So here first we have like a forest situation. We get over here to this welcome sign, and we turn around this, I should slow it down, we turn around this initial sidewalk. Here we have some shop. Here we have our first plaza. I was trying to use these straw buildings, straw roofs, the Jurassic Park style, so that it looks medieval. Also these are kind of medieval, I would say. And I was going for very narrow paths, very narrow streets, very narrow patches of the street. Here we have some viewing galleries that the guests can visit, but they will also be taking the tour. And I was trying to play with the elevation, because I was trying to kind of imagine how a medieval village would look like, and they didn't really care back then about evening the ground. They didn't really care about some architecture, so at least that's how I can see the medieval times. They were really just concerned about building stuff and building things and building buildings. That's why we have so many elevation differences right over here. And I love that we have this like little hut right on the edge, or at the edge. We have everything enclosed with a fence, because over here what I wanted to create was some semblance of like a royal forest, being you know, like having these walls around here. You can already see that we have Brachiosaurus here and Pseudoceratops. We have more species in this enclosure, and I did these pillars over here, these electric pillars, because they do resemble castle towers, I want to say. Yeah, suspension of disbelief, that's what we need when visiting this park, because it's not an easy thing. It's actually, these Brachiosaurus are gonna be interacting, so let them interact while I speak, while I talk, and they're still jittering. Please, Frontier, fix this bug. I know that Eva already asked it in her video, in her last video. I do hope that we have this bug fixed, because like, it's really hard for me to actually create these scenic views videos when I have these dinosaurs jittering in the background, and then this is happening over here. Are they gonna? No. Let them let's get them some privacy, guys. Anyway, so let's visit the park tour, and this is where the park tour starts, and the doors are going to open very soon. Yes, they're opening for us, and we can go and we can walk right through that door. Here I wanted to create a little river or a little creek that would go like along. Here we have the Pachycephalosaurus. Some of these dinosaurs were suggested during the live stream. Normally I wouldn't have put Pachycephalosaurus here because I don't really think that Pachycephalosaurus fits the taiga and alpine environment. I really don't know which one Oregon is, if it's taiga or alpine, but I do love Nasutoceratops here with my favorite skin combination. And also these Brachiosaurus. I think that Brachiosaurus fits everywhere. Pentaceratops is present. Hello, buddy. And the tour continues all the way around here to my favorite part of this park. So let's visit this. We have the Suchomimus. Aw, they're walking in unison. This is so nice, so cool. There's another one, and we also have what else do we have? We have the Werhosaurus here. This one, I don't really like this skin that much. We have more. Where are you guys? Over here. They usually walk together, and I do love how they're herding. Oh, I love this green skin. This is so cool. And there's this red one. Oh, and they're having a little jog, or they're panicking or something, I don't know. Here we have another two that are also reddish in color, and the entire enclosure goes around here, where we also have a few more Pentaceratops. We have the different color Brachiosaurus, and we have our Ankylosaurus. One dinosaur that I don't really think that I use that much. I don't know why, because it's canon from the movies, but the animal itself, I know it's legendary, but it's not just, I don't think it's that exciting. I'm not really sure. I don't know. And I think that's all when it comes to dinosaurs that we have. Oh yeah, that was the trees. So over here we have a little guest section where the guests can either continue on their ride. If they zipline from the castle to here, they can hop back into the vehicle and get back into the castle, basically. So you have no other choice. You can really go backwards here. Should have thought of that, but I do love how this is basically one giant tour that goes around the whole park, and it serves as transport as well. And I do love these towers because, again, it's something else, it's something different. It looks like towers. We're most probably getting a new zipline towers in the next update, which I might replace these with the Jurassic Park towers. If we do get Jurassic Park ziplines, we know that we're getting the DFW. I never know the letters. The DFW ziplines, so we should get Jurassic Park ziplines as well. I hope. So those would be a better choice in here, but yeah. What I wanted to do here was like bridge to the castle, like a closing bridge over a moat. Since we cannot really create a closing bridge, I was like, let's create a permanent one. And let's actually check the moats, what's hiding in the moats around the castle before we go into the castle. And where is the monster? Where is the swamp monster? Oh, there she is, or he, or they, roaring at us as the Scorpios Rex. My top 3 least favorite dinosaurs, if we can call it that. It really is one of my top 3 least favorite creatures in the game. But I thought it's a monster, it's a swamp monster, and we need a swamp monster for a castle, so that's why I included it here. This is the other side of the drawbridge, where we get to the town or the village. I think the arrival point was more of a village. It was a little smaller, and that one is actually the town. But here in this enclosure we have another animal that I don't usually use in the alpine environment, is the Suchomimus, but it's my favorite animal in the game. It's really nice that these two sides of the moat have my most favorite animals and my least favorite animals, because this is the Suchomimus here and it's in the shade, so let's just turn the camera around. I love this skin combination. This is everything. Like this red Suchomimus with this green, or this one. Both are really great. The green skin with the red stripes. I mean, both of these variants are just gorgeous, and I can't get enough of them. Really, Suchomimus is the best animal in the game. You can fight me on that one. Really, like, I love it. I don't know why, there's just something about it. And here we can already see that we have the Dimetrodon as well. Or we can see it sail. Let's find one that is out of the water. Hey, here you are. What are you doing? He's eating something. We can't see it. We have invisible goats now. That's really nice, but I love their animation when they're actually running, and when they're running in water, it's just like all splishity splash. Splishity splash? What? But here we have some more Dimetrodon. I really do love this animal, and lately it has made, in my last ranking, I ranked the dinosaurs again, like for the 4th time, because I cannot decide on the freaking ranking. I will do my ranking after the new DLC arrives, when it finally arrives. Like, I mean, like, come on, at this point it's ridiculous that we still don't have it. I mean, take your time, Frontier. But once we get those 4 new dinosaurs, I presume, I will do my ranking of these, because and Dimetrodon definitely is in my top 10. Okay, let's visit the castle. So when you go with this drawbridge, you can actually hop off the tour over here. So you hop off over here, and here we have a little guest section. And again, I was doing very narrow paths over here. They're so narrow. If your paths are really narrow and you line them with these planters, the guests, like the AI won't give you any guests on these roads. So these roads are guestless, but they're here. But it's just, it's really a shame, because like, yeah, they don't really have like a place or a space to walk around. So this is the view from the viewing gallery that you can get, and also from the zip line. I might show you what it looks like from the zipline, but let's visit the castle. So you from that section you can get over here, you can go up, and you can visit the castle over here, where we have another guest section. And I was going for rocky, and I was using a lot of these sticks. I was going for a very like medieval feeling. I was using a lot of these sheds. Well, it's the bathrooms, but I was using it as sheds, so that it's like little homes for the medieval people. These are also like taverns. So I was really trying to go for the atmosphere, and I think that it kind of, I was successful. So here is the, at least I do think I was. Let me know if I was successful. I mean, this is the entrance to the top part of the castle, and here at the side we have the little cute stairs, the Homalocephali. The perpetually sad animal of Jurassic World Evolution 2, its face. It's like it's in constant depression over something. I don't know. But I don't mean to make fun of mental health issues. Mental health is... I was speaking about mental health in one of these streams that I was doing for this park, and it really is important. Is as much important as your physical health. Your mental health is really something that you should care about, and it's no shame in getting some help. I do feel like every single person has some baggage, and every one of us has problems, and every one of us has something to deal with. So every one of us should deal with their emotions, and everyone has trauma. So I just want you to know that, because I had comments under the video about the importance of mental health and the importance of these issues. And lately I also got a comment from one of my subscribers that I'm really happy about. They wrote to me that they are doing better, and they like these videos, and they like to watch them, and it calms them down. And I really am happy for for them, because it's what it's all about. It's just doing whatever you feel like helps you. And I am so proud and so honored that I could be a part of that I could be a part of your journey. So thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. It really means a lot to know that I can actually make someone's day. And that means much more to me than, you know, like anything else on the channel. Really it does. So before I get too emotional, let's hop back on the tour. This is the very top of the castle, and here we have 4 viewing galleries that you can get like 360 view of the entire park. And I love how this looks. I love how this turned out, and it looks like the top of the castle with some towers. It's on castle towers. So I really am glad how this turned out, despite the fact that this was, like, as I said, this was a park that I was, you know, like just like throwing out there. I was really considering it to be a B-side. It took me like 10 hours to build, which usually my parks take like 20 plus hours to build. Well, not all of them. I checked the save files. Yeah, after a year I found, after more than a year, I found that you can actually check the time right there on the save file. I can be so unobservant at times. Anyway, let's move on. Let's continue our tour. Once you go back to the tour vehicle, you can also visit a viewing gallery that overlooks this enclosure. And in this enclosure we have, where is he? Over here, he's chasing the goat. It's the Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's the king of the castle, and I'm so glad that we have a T-Rex in the castle and we can see him hunt. He's on a royal hunt. I'm getting too much into it. And now he's gonna nap. If we can turn the camera, my mouse has been troubling me in here, and he's gonna take some sleep. Take a nap. I don't want to say the word nap again. I love these views. These views are magnificent. It's just, and I love that we have King of the Castle in the castle. His name is King, of course. We have 1 T-Rex, and you can hop back to the car and follow on the tour over here, where you actually get out of the castle and into the village, where you also can either continue or hop off and wander some of these streets that you could see in the scenic views video. Here we have another roundabout. Here we have another gas section. And again, I was trying to go for the very like medieval aesthetic, everything like sort of very close to each other. All of these sheds over here, making it really look like we cannot even, you know, get by. Making it really look and feel medieval. Like it's cramped, it's busy, it has all of these pillars, it has all of these, it has a Giganotosaurus, it has, we'll check that in a minute. It has a viewing gallery overlooking the dungeons. This is supposed to be the dungeon, I don't know. It's, and there's the other Giganotosaurus. It has a dungeon feeling, at least I hope so. I'm working with what I got. I was working with what I got, so yeah, I love these buildings over here. I used some hotels. I used the Jurassic Park hotels. These Jurassic Park era buildings really seem medieval. And here we have some more viewing galleries. Really, the pathwork over here is very complicated, and it's like I really wanted to make it not uniform. I wanted it to feel cramped and medieval. And from this viewing gallery, you can also see the Giganotosaurus dungeons over here. We cannot go very deep with the camera. Again, another problem that I want Frontier to fix. You know, like when you dig a hole, you expect that the camera would be able to visit that hole. Anyway, so please, another problem in some of these parks that I would like you to fix. This is the Giganotosaurus, and we have another one with a slightly better skin. I would say the name of the Giganotosaurus is Zeb, and it was also suggested by one of my subscribers, which I want to thank you for. And this is the other one. Hello, buddy. I really, I mean, I kind of like the Giganotosaurus. It's not one of my like most favorite animals, but I do love it. And the tour continues over here. We get to the Royal Forest, where we have, well, we go around the Royal Forest at first. So let's go around it and let's visit this enclosure. This is the Enchanted Forest because we have the glowing Parasaurolophus here. I will show it to you in the night. But we have also the Dracorex here, and my favorite herbivore. Where are they? Where are they? Where are those little cutesters? These are panicking. Why are you panicking? What is there to panic about? The cars? There she is. Look at this. Look at how cute that is. It's just... And yeah, they pretty much bombarded the whole moment. It's just, I love that. I don't know why. I have this profound love for the Dryosaurs. I use the Calamities or the Calamites, as they, you know, they might be. Another thing that I learned during these, during the live streams was that they might not be pronounced Calamities but Calamites, which kind of makes sense, but it kind of also doesn't. Oh my God, she's so cute. Anyway. I will show you the glowing Paras during the nighttime, and let's visit the Aviary where we have a sleeping Quetzalcoatlus. If we can get in. Hello! Come on. Anyway, we have the Dimetrodon with the new Dominion skins. They are supposed to be like the minions of the dragon. And he's blocking the road. Wake up, buddy! They're tooting you. Wake up. Isn't it funny how they sleep? Like, it's the funniest thing in the world. And of course, this Quetzalcoatlus is called Drogon. It's a Game of Thrones reference, of course. Finally, thank you. Thanks a lot. Don't flip the car as you did during my live stream. Okay. Good Drogon. Good dragon. I won't do that Rick and Morty reference because this is a family-friendly channel. Anyway, this is the Quetzalcoatlus called Drogon because it's a dragon, and he has a dragon's nest right over here on the hill. This is the highest hill that we can do in the Aviary. But I love how you can create like this sort of like a nest for your flyers if you put these rocks in this way. So. And there's a lot of rocks. I did this enclosure very rocky. I wanted the dragon to be rocky. These are over here because I used the glitch for the Aviary, but they were panicking a lot and they were dying, so that's why they're also out there in the Enchanted Forest. And also, the reason I was talking about the Calamities is that I feel like they look the most magical, and that's why I added them. Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to say initially. So the tour goes through the Aviary, you get out of the Aviary, and you finally get into the Royal Forest where we have, you can see the Coelophysis. I put the Coelophysis in the forest because I do feel like they belong there. Hi. It's such a nice animal, I would say. They're gonna interact. And these were interacting and they're not jittering. Why are they not shaking? Like, what? Okay, but in these Royal Forests, we should have another very scary animal. Here she is. It's the Therizinosaurus. The skin is not the, how should I put it? It's not the best decision that I ever made. But I do kind of love it. I do like it. It has brown skin, brown gray skin, and it's called Ghost. Because it was supposed to be white, and I didn't have the skins previews. I didn't want to, you know, like go into the preview, so I just guessed like which skin would be white according to what the roster actually showed to me. It was showing like this slightly grayish color, and then this is what I got out of it. So Frontier, another thing, please, for the love of the T-Rex, be a little more precise with these. It's ridiculous that this skin had like this slight grayish, whitish color, and then it comes out completely brown. Anyway, so this is the Royal Forest. It's a lot. There's a lot of trees. There's a Therizinosaurus, and we have Coelophysis here as well. And the tour continues around this bend. I used a different fence from what I usually use. I wanted the card to actually see inside the enclosure when they go around. I wanted them to see the Suchomimus feeding. I also wanted them to see the Dimetrodon, so they can, you know, like that they can have a little view, not just from up from here, because from up here you cannot really see the dinosaurs in close detail. So that's why we also have all of these viewing galleries around. And this is the last enclosure, the last portion of this tour, where we get to the royal stables. And in the royal stables we have the horses, and these horses are none other than the Olorotitan. Again, another dinosaur that you would think that it has very nice skins, and it does, but at the end of the day it really doesn't. So I don't know, it's always a hit or miss with these. But we have our horses, and they have these stables. This is as close as we can get to stables. I did this with the fence. So yeah, this is how royal stables looked like in the medieval times. Oh my god, these are panicking so bad. Wow, wow, this is a moment. This is a moment. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, are you good? Are you cool now? Are you cool? Anyway, so that's that's basically it, because other than that, the car just like goes back to where it came from this village. So it's like the whole thing is one giant tour through the castle and also around the castle. And this is the park at night. I'm gonna quickly show you what it looks like with all of these, you know, like flaming pillars. It really has this really cool atmosphere with all of these lights and everything. It's just I do love it. I do love it so much how this looks. It looks even better at night. It really does. So I will be putting this park on Nexus. Don't worry, you will get your hands on it. You can take a walk in this park yourselves, because I know that there's so much detail in this park that it's not really I'm not really able to showcase it all during one park tour. But I do love how this looks at night as well, and especially I love when I turn the camera around. I love this look at night. I mean, from this, you know, like this little alley here and the castle in the background. I mean, okay, enough of me praising my own park. Let's quickly see the Parasaurolophus, also one of my top 10 animals. They're so magical. This really is the Enchanted Forest. I just really love it so much. Hello. Hello, guys. They're so cute. It's such a shame that they're so ugly during the daylight. They're so nice and so cute and so beautiful at night when they glow like this, but they're just so freaking ugly when they don't glow. Frontier, what were you thinking? Please do ignore the dead dinosaur. I don't know which one is. They have the goat. Oh, I'm sorry, Zap. But don't worry, I will close the save file and he's gonna be alive again. But they have a goat feeder. How are you dead? Anyway, so this is the blueprint. This is the village. This is one enclosure. This is the castle, and these are the enclosures around the castle. This is also the ghost, the Therizinosaurus, and this is the town. This is the village, the royal stables. I've been rambling on for too long, I would say, so with these final shots of the park, I will start saying my goodbyes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, comment, or share with your friends. And if you think that you will like my upcoming content where you will see more crazy builds like these, and I can tell you that one really crazy build is coming next month, please do consider subscribing to my channel, because there is much more coming, and I will be very glad to see you here again. That's it from me today. Thank you again for watching. Have the greatest of the days, and I hope I'll see you here next time, but till the next time, bye-bye.